Mm. Good morning. It is day 2 of this 16-week prep. It is about 3 o'clock in the morning, and it's time for that cardio. Whew, shit, it's tiring. Let me see. Today's workouts we're going to have would be chest and pull. Chest and I believe bi. That's what we're doing. When I do my my 2 body part workouts throughout the week, I always like to do a push and a pull. So big body parts push, little body part pull. So that's why I like to do it that way. So I'm gonna do chest for the push and then biceps for the pull. And yeah, that's what I'm gonna do. So it's gonna get my let's see if I can go on here. Let's get some test slides going. And let's get the caffeine on. Let's get the cardio going, and see you guys later. Hello. So let's go and talk about calorie counting, and how I got my calories, or my rule of thumb, if you will. Personally, how I do mine is I will get my weight, times that by 14, and that's where I'll start with my calories. And once I get that calorie, let's just say I'm at 200 pounds, times that by 14 is 3,400 calories, and I will drop about maybe 400 to 500 calories. So I'll start like around 2,900. That's generally like the rule of thumb where I can start at. And then once you let's just say you're at let's just say okay, you know what, 2,900 calories is where you want to start off for the week. Okay. Then you want to go ahead and start filling those calories in with the proper protein, carbs, and fats. And how the way I'm doing mine is going to be around, I'd say about 60% of protein, and probably about maybe 30% of fats, and like around 10% of carbs. That's kind of like how I like to do my calories and count them. So, like I said, yesterday, my body's not really big on consuming carbs. So, complex carbs such as sweet potatoes and, oatmeal and all that good stuff. So I use most of my carbs, with the fruits, which would be basically my shake at the end of the day, which is strawberries and blueberries and stuff like that. And yeah, that's how I get the calories going. Now let's just say you plug in all your protein, carbs, and fats for the week, and let's just say around 2,900 calories. Then you wait for a whole week, make sure you're at that mark, and then you weigh yourself. Now if you lost 5-6 pounds, then maybe you should jump up 200-300 calories up. If you're me personally, no more than 2 pounds a week is what someone should be losing. So if you lost 5, 6, 7 pounds, not the first week though, like maybe the second week, then that means okay, you should probably bump it up. But if you didn't lose any weight, then you probably should drop it down. And that's pretty much how I do my calories. So yeah, let's get this cardio out the way and get our day started. Okay, it is now about 5 o'clock, so workout time. Today we are working on chest and buys. Like I said yesterday, the first half of the week, of first 3 rounds would be the big groups, which would get 4 exercises, and the small groups will get 3 exercises. So today is going to get chest. The chest is going to be, we're going to start off with the incline. Because, you know, we all know, everybody knows, you know, the business. We need a big chest. And the top chest is pretty much the hardest thing for a lot of people to grow, personally, and everybody else. So we're going to start off with that. Then we're going to go ahead and hit a decline, which is the decline machine down here to get underneath here to raise that boob. Then we're going to get a flat bench. Now, me personally, I'll use a Smith machine, or I might use the seated bench machine they have. You know, when you sit down. I don't really like using the bench, and the reason for is because this is me personally. I mean, you know, if you're going for strength or powerlifting or something of that nature, then yeah, by all means, that's what you want to be at. But me personally, I don't like using the free weights that much, because for one thing, it takes away from the focus. Because now, when you're on the Smith machine, you know, it's already balanced for you, so you're good. You know what I mean? So, but when you're on the free weight, you got to balance yourself. You know, you got to stay focused. You know, you're not doing left and right. You know, and that, to me personally, takes away from the focus I'm trying to do, which is trying to get that muscle to grow, to get that pump. So I use the Smith machine, you know, to stabilize my whole time, so that way I can get that squeeze on top. You know, slow on the bottom, then explode on top with the squeeze. And then we're gonna finish off with cable crossovers. You know, bam. You know, and I like the cable crossovers because you can go ahead and, you know, you can hit it different ways. You get a top, you know, center, down, however you want. But that's gonna get the center part, the good cutting in the center. Those are the 4 exercises I'm gonna use for the chest. And then for biceps, we're gonna go with 4 sets. And we could do 21s. So it's 7 on the bottom, then 7 on top, then a full 7. And so that's what they call 21s, and I'm gonna do 4 sets of those. Then we're gonna do hammer curls, singles, 4 sets, you know, 12 to 15 reps or something like that, or something around there. And with those, I like to really get a good squeeze. I like to take my time, really slow, really focus. I don't like to go to the reps, you know, really feel the squeeze of the pump. And then the last set we're going to be doing will be cable curls. And then with those right here, we're going to be doing progressive overload. So what that means is that I'm going to go ahead and get a weight, a weight that I know I can't really do with, you know, my cable cross. Let's just say it's just like the whole rack, and I only get like 3 or 4 reps. I'm gonna get the 3 or 4 reps, then drop it, and get the most I can, then drop the weight, put it to about 15 pounds, and then do 15 reps, really slow. Really slow. Really feel the burn. And me personally, I like to do that. I might do that with the cable crossovers with the bar, or I might go ahead and do singles for the slow rep, the 50 pounder, and really get a good squeeze. And I think I found myself a lot better to do single bicep curls, because, you know, you always have that one side is lagging than the other. So I always like to start with the one that's lagging and then finish the one that's strong. So it's, you know, and then not to mention, it'll take the focus off the right or your strong side, and it'll cause you to actually really focus on that one particular muscle. So when let's just say you're hitting your bicep curls and it starts to get too hard, your right side or your strong side will tend to take over your weak side, causing your one side to get that crazy pump, but the other side seems to lag, or doesn't feel like you didn't get no pump or no strength, or, you know, you just didn't feel it. So if you just go ahead and do the progressive overload, then drop it, then get yourself maybe some 10 or 15 pound dumbbells, and then start with the 15, go one side, 15 reps, and then get the other side, 15 reps. Or you can go ahead and go hit both sides, same time, 15 reps, really slow, just really focus. And that's it for the workout today. So hopefully I can make a quick or a few videos of the sets I'm gonna do. But, you know, we'll see how LA Fitness is or Sport is. But maybe I can throw a few videos in there and show you guys what I'm talking about. All right, so let's get to it. Okay, today's day 2. Or yeah, tonight's day 2, I should say. A little tired, you know. It's like 9:20, 9:30. So I didn't get a chance to record some of the workout videos I wanted to do. Sorry, it's very hard to record when you're by yourself. So hopefully, you know, next couple of days I'll probably have somebody come with me so I can record and, you know, show the workouts I like to do. Um, well, yeah. So it's about 9:30, so it's about time for me to go to bed. The diet is on check. Oh, I mean the diet is on check, but it's not. What happened was I forgot to buy my ground turkey. That's what I like to have for dinner. So instead of buying ground turkey, I still get my protein shakes and all that, but I just went and added one more chicken meal. So instead of having five, today I had six, which is the calories are a little bit or way different considering that 4 or 5 ounces of chicken breast is like 140 calories as opposed to 4 to 6 ounces or 4 ounces of ground turkey is like 180, 220. So calories are a little bit lighter, but what I did is I made up for it by adding a little bit more fruits to the my shake. I hit two apples, so I still still hit my calories for the day. That's the goal. It's always a goal. Even if you couldn't get all your meals in, for whatever reason or not, still go down the list. And when you have your next meal or before you go to bed, just add, like I said, some fruits or something healthy, just so that way you can make sure your calories is on point. Because the worst thing you could do is miss a meal, and then you wake up the next morning, oh, I lost a lot of weight, but at the same time you didn't have all your calories, so you're already cutting your calories when you don't need to because because you forgot a meal. So that's why I always encourage people, like, even if you skip the meal, it happens. You go, like, I missed a meal. It happens. Get those calories you have. It's 300-400 calories before you go to bed. Find a way to get those calories in, or either I don't know, yogurt, or I don't know, whatever. If you're having 4 ounces of chicken, add another ounce of chicken or so. Maybe add another cup of rice. Something you got to do just to make up those extra 400 calories. Otherwise, it's going to kind of mess up your calorie intake. Try to. It's always try to hit the 2,500. You don't want to, if you're starting at 25 like I am. You don't want to start, at the first 2 days, start cutting the weight down to 22, 23 just because you just missed the meal. Just find something healthy, wholesome, and just try to make up for it. And that's what I do. Worst case scenario, just hit the hell with it and put a Snickers bar in there. That's like 400 calories right there. No, I'm just playing. Don't do that. That'll mess up your carbs and everything. But this concludes the night. And we'll see you guys tomorrow morning.